Hello everyone, this is MalwareChopper, and recently I've been looking into some JavaScript samples. So what I'm thinking is we will look into some JavaScript malwares first, and then we will look into some malware documents, and then we will later reverse some binaries and analyze it. And when looking into JavaScript samples, if we find any binaries, then we will analyze it too. And again guys, please subscribe my channel for more videos. Alright guys, let's start. uh, I have found this GitHub profile where I can get access to 40,000 JavaScript malwares, and this is cool. I will provide link in the description. So what I'm going to do is I will select a random malware sample and I'll try to analyze it. Let's see what can get. Okay, I'm going into this folder and then I will analyze this sample. So this sample is not much obfuscated. I think it's not much obfuscated because by looking into it, I can pretty much understand what it is going on right now. So I can see here eval function. So basically, it is executing whatever in the whatever the code or something that is passed into the parameters of eval function. So maybe this is building some kind of HTTP request, some kind of link for HTTP request, because I'm seeing HTTP and maybe this is a GET request here. I can still see it here. So let's see what we can get from this. I'm going to documents and I'll be creating a folder called JS malwares, and then I will create a text file just for now, and I will name this original. That and I will go back to the documents and I will open this with my favorite editor, that is Visual Studio Code. So I will paste that sample into original.text, and I will rename this to original.js. Alright, looks like our friend has detected it. So what I can do now is I can remove this, and I will create a file called original.js.back, and I will paste the code here. I will create another file called deobfuscated.js, and then I will copy all of this code. Into deobfuscated.js, and I will comment this code right now because our friend is gonna detect this again. So basically, what people do is they deobfuscate the JavaScript sample stage by stage. That means I will not. That means people will not fully deobfuscate the whole JavaScript code at once most of the time. but this sample is so small that I can do it without I can skip the whole stage and then I can directly deobfuscate this manually. But most of the time people deobfuscate little by deobfuscate a small chunk of small chunk of code, and then they will deobfuscate the whole entire JavaScript, entire obfuscated file stage by stage. So I don't need to have any stages. I can skip all of them and I can directly deobfuscate this malware because it is so small and there are no many errors. There is nothing going on right now, and the code looks very simple. So let's deobfuscate this. Let's analyze what it is doing exactly. So these are the variables. First, this is initializing these variables, and then it is calling this function. So I can name this function as a function. And seems like here is a for loop. I don't know why is it there. Let's make this for loop. So what it is doing is it's getting the length of this array, and then it is looping 1 2 3 4 5, and the length of the array is 5. That means it is looping 5 times. That means in my opinion, that what it is going to do is if malware try to if this malware tries to connect to the solver connect to the solver in this domain name, then if it doesn't find anything, then it will go back to this, and then it will skip this and it will go to this domain. And if that malware doesn't find anything, if the solver is down, then it will go here, and then again if the solver is down, it will go here, and again if the solver is down, it will go here, and it will find some codes there or some binaries there. Let's see what it's searching right now. So what I have here is here's a variable and the function. This is function and it's returning active object X and the parameter G2. That means MS HTTP. So basically, it is creating the XML. Basically, it is creating the XML HTTP object, and we can write this 4 line as like this. If you know a little bit of JavaScript, then you will get this. So these 4 lines of code, I think these 4 lines of code are equivalent to this 1 line of code, because basically it's returning because this function is returning ActiveX object, and it is setting it to the e variable. That means I can do variable x as to be equal to new ActiveX object. So let's see what it is doing here. So here we can get track catch block. Alright, so let's see what it is doing here. This is a variable and 6 P6 PI6 D and Z, PI6 D and Z. So I think this is a hex. So yeah, this is a hex. So what we can, so let's decode this hex and let's convert this hex into ASCII and we'll see the value. Hex to ASCII. Yeah. So the hex values are so here we can see that x6f is concatenated with this variable with this variable. So let's manually type this here. Let's 070 70 65 60. So it's open. So what we have here is bar. I mean this has open. Then open. Here it's open. Right. And then this is this variable. This is this object. Access to the object, and then it's getting REMS this. Oh, and it's getting the zeroth element of this array. Zeroth element of this array. So that means access to TP open. Yeah, open, and this is a function. So what? So I think there is a open function. I think there is open function here. So let's see. So it's G2. So this is actually creating X as XML HTTP object. And I think this object has open function too. That's why it is here. So basically, what I can do is I can do this. Let's see if the ActiveX object has open function. Yeah, it has. The XML HTTP has open function. So it's a method URL. Okay. The method is Deobfuscate, and we have URL that is we have T4. What is T4? It's HTTP. Yeah. HTTP. It's HTTP and DER. Then it's here is slash forward slash forward slash and then xi. Okay, so xi is a element inside this array. These are the domain names. That means it's iterating through this array, and this time it will get the element inside this array. So we have ter. Okay, so we have ter and then ter. I think look at here. So this is a ter and here is a ter2. So I think the reason behind the reason behind this variable name is to confuse us. So what usually what we can do is we find this kind of variable and then we try to rename this, like because sometimes we try to rename these unknown variables, so that we can recognize its letters. So if I want to so yeah, so basically what I'm saying is if this is a small malware file, but when it's a big file then we don't know what is ter right now. So for our knowledge, what we do is for the information, what we do is we just simply replace this to the known variable, that so that we can later recognize it. So I can replace tor as a so if I do this, then it will replace the whole will replace the tor in the whole file, and then this ter will become slash. So counteslash, and it will become count slash. So it will mess up the whole code. So this would be the main purpose of this variable. So sometimes we need to deep analyze the variables too, so that we won't jeopardize the code. It's a counter, and then slash, it's a mark, and then it's a yum, and then false. So this is basically asking the solver for the XML documents. Whatever XML documents is in the solver, it will give back to us. We are sending look at this, we are sending this request to the server, and then if we and the server will respond some XML document, and then it is saving into the R variable. So what we can do is so it is storing the response. It is storing the response into the race variable, and then and then here it is checking the length. It is checking the length of the response, and then r dot index of yum. That means index of yum. Here it's m. So index of yum. I think index of yum is it's 0. I think it's greater than -1. I don't know what it's with here. What is it doing here? So we can I don't know what it is doing here. Index of yum. So what is yum? Yum is this text, and it is getting index of yum. So maybe index of yum is 0. I don't know. So we can quickly debug this. So usually when we debug the malware code, I highly suggest you to go to the about blank page. So let me see this. If there is a yum, let's see if yum is ABC, right? And then r is some data. R is some data. Maybe ABC. 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 Let's see what will happen now. So r dot index of m. So index of m, that means 1 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Let me check it again. M is equal to ls. Let's see. I'll do ls. I'm setting this variable, so I think that it is searching the index of this. It is searching the index of this string on this string. So if this is if that if yan is if I set n to ls, then it will search for the index where the ls is. Then 0 1 2 3 4 4. Maybe it will return 4 or 5. Maybe it's 4. Yes, index of 403. That means 0 0 1 2 3. Yeah, it's within the index of the ls. So what is it doing here is it is it is searching for this. It is searching for this text in the response. It is searching for this string in this response, and the whatever index is. So that means if this is present in this response, then it's going to execute. It's going to execute this block of code. So if this response doesn't contain any of this, if this response doesn't contain this line, then it will skip this block of code because that will be less than, or that will be equal to -1 if we don't find this in the response text. Then r dot index of yum will probably return us -1. So if it is there, if it is there in the response code, then it will return the index number of the string. So probably it is greater than -1. So if the logic is true, then it will execute this function, and this function is This function is getting one parameter, so we need to pass one parameter into this function, and it's passing this parameter into the eval function. So basically what we can do is we can just do like this, and response dot entity. So instead of this function, we can directly write eval. Where is that? Yeah, we can directly write this eval, and then we can pass the parameter. So what is the parameter? Parameter is response of text of split.yum. So here it's searching for this index, and and here it is splitting, and it is splitting wherever this string is in the wherever this string is in the response. If the response has this string, then it will split the it will split the text inside the response. So, and again it is joining the a, basically it is replacing this is replacing this string with the a. So yeah, this is replacing this string with the a. Stop. Let me check this. So yeah, basically what it is doing is that it is doing exactly like this. We can this code is equivalent to this code. So basically it is replacing yum with a. So we can write this too. So this code is equivalent to this code. So whatever is in the response, it will whatever is in the response. If that is another JavaScript code, then this eval function will execute that JavaScript code. So so thank you guys. This is it for this video, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And you can use this cool browser. You can use this cool browser called Brave. You can it can block all the annoying ads, and then it will give you and then it will give you the bad token for seeing these ads, and then thank you for waiting it. Let's clean up the code. So this so basically I don't need this function. I don't need this too. I don't need this, and then yeah, I need this. I need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Just a bit. This is the final code, final cleanup code. So thank you guys for watching my video, and see you guys in next video.